أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أما بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. My dear brothers and sisters, it's a bit late here for me. It's 11:30 to be exact. But I've been wanting to record a quick video regarding Sawm, especially the month of Ramadan, to just kind of benefit everybody. And it's a small little book that I've been studying. It's called Risalatu Al-Jaami'a. It's a fiqh book, very basic fiqh book, one of the smallest, the first books that you study when you start the fiqh. And it's fiqh Shafi'i. And there is a chapter called a Sawm. So let me go ahead and tell you a little bit about that, and hopefully it will spark you to just to start your own studying of the fiqh and in Islamic studies in general. So الصوم وأما الصوم وهو ثالث من أركان الإسلام. As for the fasting for the month of Ramadan, it is the third pillar of the 5 pillars of Islam. فهو إمساك معروف على وجه مخصوص. And it is the abstention of the known things that cause the Sawm to break. And so one of the first things that one has to do then, as the Shaykh is saying, is the niyyah. النية لكل يوم وتبييتها من الليل. It's actually to make intention every day that you're going to fast, and then at night to proclaim that, to express that at night, to say, tomorrow inshallah I intend to fast. Okay, so to get in the habit of doing that and saying that every single night, that is actually part of Sawm, and it's required. Now, so the Shaykh is going to explain what the abstention now is. What are you abstaining from? And he says, al-imsaku, the abstention, anil mufattirati, things that break the Sawm, the fasting, is that al-ta'am and wa-sharab, the food and the drinks. But not only that, but also the wal-jima'i. Al-jima'i is that, a man and his wife getting together. So that intercourse, of course, is going to break the fasting, unless it's at nighttime. At night it's allowed. In the daytime it's not allowed. وَالْإِسْتِمْنَاءِ بِمُبَاشِرَةٍ. Al-istina bimubasharatin is the husband and a wife again coming together and touching each other, and the man ejaculating. That also invalidates the fasting. So that person does not have a fast that day. وَالْإِسْتِقَاءَةِ بِالْإِخْتِيَارِ. And this is the induced vomiting. If you induce vomiting, then that breaks your Sawm. But if you were sick and you just threw up, that does not invalidate your Sawm, your fasting. So you can continue fasting for that day. And I think you would appreciate that, because in the past, people used to just say it, that one of the things that break fast is that if you vomit. And what if you were, you just felt nauseated at some point in the day, and you actually threw up? That does not break your fast, because you didn't induce that. All right? And the Shaykh says, وَمِن تَمَامِ الصَّوْمِ. And as for the perfection of fasting, to keep it perfect, what you would have to do is كَفُّ الْجَوَارِحِ عَمَّا يَكْرُهُ اللَّهِ, is that you keep away from your limbs, you keep away that which Allah doesn't like, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And what are those that you're keeping from your limbs? What are they? Your eyes, your mouth, your hands, all these limbs have to be away from these following things for that fasting to be perfect. And there's a hadith that says خمس يفضرن الصيام. 5 actually invalidate the fasting. Number 1, al-kadhib, to tell a lie, telling a lie. Number 2, wal-ghibatu. Al-ghibatu is that you talk behind someone's back, even if it's true, for as long as they don't like it. Backbiting is what we'd say in English language, backbiting. Wan-namimatu, and the gossiping, okay, running your mouth, telling this person that person said it, then causing fitna, between two people, in an evil way. Wal-yaminul kadhibatu, and taking a testimony that's based on false testimony or oath, okay, false oath, falsified oath. وَالنَّظْرَةُ بِشَهْوَةٍ, and looking at women with a desire, looking at women with desire, or for women looking at men with desire. And the Shaykh says also, as part of keeping your sawm perfect, is that you taharri al-iftari ala al-halal, is that you are keen on, or you seek for halal food to break your fast. So for those of you that live in America and everywhere in the world, people have to be very careful. Someone invites you. Let's just say you have a non-Muslim friend and they want to be really nice to you, and they invite you for iftar. What do you do in that case? Okay, because you want to make sure your food that you're breaking fast with is halal. It's something to think about. And the last thing that the Shaykh mentions is that وَعَدَمُ الْإِسْتِكْثَارِ مِنَ الْأَكَلِ, and that the absence of overeating, basically. It seems as though we, unfortunately, we all are guilty of this. When we break fast and throughout that night we overeat. And I think the point is to cut down the food and just to eat minimal to keep on functioning. هذا وبالله توفيق وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to show us the way and to make it easy for us to continue on learning and to have the desire to learn. Because as we mentioned in the last video that I posted, when the person actually sets out to the path of knowledge, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala makes it easy for the dariq to Jannah, the way to Jannah. So it's really amazing, and I hope that we all are encouraged to start somewhere. At least let maut come to us while we are on the path of studying Islam, and give an effort to try and understand it, whether it is the language of the Arabic, whether it is the Quran, whether it is the fiqh, any part of the Islamic studies that we take part in and put time in, inshallah, and not neglect the deen, because that is the most important thing. So ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easy for us. That's it for today, inshallah. I'll try and post more things as we go on. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.